So now we have a two-storey Tudor house. Before we put the roof on, let's just add a couple of features. And an obvious one to start with would be a door. So if we take the rectangle tool, then just here on this component, we can just quite simply draw a door. Now, first things first, we'll colour it in. Now, one of your options here is wood. There's lots of different things here, but wood is an option. That looks like a nice type of wood, so we'll go with that and colour it in. Now, because I've drawn on the surface of a component, the computer isn't quite sure what I'm asking it to do. So you see it has this strange effect. Sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't. Very simply, if you get your push-pull tool and just pull it out a little bit, it then is a nice solid door. So zoom out there and let's rotate a bit. There we go. So we've got a door, and another obvious feature would be a window. So if we get the rectangle tool, let's draw a window here, and if we get the paint bucket tool, and instead of wood we'll go for translucent. Now this is like safety glass. There's a variety of options here. Tudor windows were made of small panes of glass. As you've discovered, it was difficult for them to make large panes of glass. So this type does give an effect of small panes of glass. Again, we'll just want to bring that slightly proud of the component so that it is easy to see. Now, what you might get is window frames, wooden window frames which go around it. And there is a cheat way of doing it. So if I just delete, I'll just undo what I have. Oopsie. I'll just undo making the window. And instead of making a window, what I'll make is I'll just make a wooden panel. Let's go and just want the colours and something similar to that dark one that we made the beams out of, and I think I've coloured that. Let's just pull it out and see. Okay, so I've made a coloured panel. Now on top of that panel, let me just zoom in there. On that panel, a bit difficult to see. Yeah, on that panel I'll draw a rectangle. And if we then get the translucent, and go for that nice piece of glass again, colour that in. Now we've got a translucent window. Might just get the push-pull tool to make sure that's fine. And just going to draw another one of those just here. Tudor houses, let's not forget, were not precision built in the sense that all the materials were of a uniform shape and size. So it's quite good to do as much of it as you can freehand to just give that impression of slightly higgledy-piggledy feel to it. So there's a window and a door in a Tudor house. Using those skills, you could quite easily add plenty more to the rest of the building.